Hey guys, welcome back to Pack to Glory episode number 14. Real special episode for you all today. We're going to have a look at the team of the week, number 11. Tomorrow's Black Friday and all the team of the weeks are going to be back in their packs. We're going to have other special cards dropping in packs as well, and I've got a 1.4 million coin pack opening taking place, and then I'm also going to be doing a bunch of packs on Pack to Glory using the funds that we have. We're not cheating here. We're not buying FIFA points. I've never buy FIFA points. Don't waste your money on this game, guys. Play for fun. Enjoy the game for what it is. And I feel like as soon as you put money into it, you're going to spoil it for yourself anyway. So I'm going to do a 1.4 million coin pack opening, but that's using a separate account, and all those coins I've actually made myself. I'm just not using that account anymore, so I figure why not. And then here on this account, what we're going to do is we're going to open our division rival rewards tomorrow. Right now, we're sitting in rank 2. We're just in there. We might play one more rivals game before that window closes just to guarantee rank 2. So from that, we'll get a Prime Gold Players Pack and a Rare Electrum Players Pack. And then to add to that, there's a couple of SBCs on offer right now that you might want to try and get done yourself if you haven't already. Via the Champions League, we've got the UEFA Marquee Matchups, which gives us a Prime Electrum Players Pack and 500 coins, which we won't say no to, and then an Electrum Players Pack and a Premium Gold Players Pack, and you can do all this for about 18,000 coins. So we'll get that done. Then there's also this Eyes on the Ball SBC. It's about 8,000 coins when you look on Footbin, and to get a Premium Gold Players Pack from that, that's pretty handy, and it's a pretty easy one to accomplish as well. No, we're not going to do that right now. I'll do that off camera. And then we have the Prime Gold Players Pack, which is a pretty similar price too. So we'll get all of those done. So we've got 5 really good packs that we can open tomorrow. No, sorry, there'll be 3 here, plus the 2 from our rewards, plus the 2 inside. So 7 packs we'll have tomorrow to see if we can strengthen up our starting 11, which for champs is currently looking like this. We've got a complete Premier League backline, a Premier League and French midfield, and then the La Liga strikers. Now I'm probably going to swap out Deulofeu up top at striker there for that Jamie Vardy SBC, which is only about 25 grand. Mariano may continue in the side because he's been pretty good for us so far, or we might bring in Toko instead. He's only about 25-30k, so we could make these 2 our starting strikers. We may even bring in Thiago Silva to do at centre back with Roberto Carlos at left back, but I'd say right now we're probably leaning more towards Pep Guardiola in central midfield and taking out Matuidi there. He'll get a perfect link into Rodri and be just what we want in the centre of the park. So tomorrow you will see the packs, you'll see the change to our starting 11, you'll see us qualify into FUT Champs, all that good stuff. Also, if you're wondering why the team is as weak as it is, of course, it is pack only in this Road to Glory, so I cannot purchase players off the market, obviously, and we've got to work with what we get from packs or through SBC, so just keep that in mind. Now, going into this week's team of the week, I've kind of organised it in this fun way of a tiered list. I've cut it up into 4 categories, starting from the bottom, bin, just those players that when they appear, just get rid of them. Just take your quick sell value, move on to bigger and better things. The next level up from the bottom, hold for profit. So these sorts of players that are going to grow in value over time as this team of the week passes and Black Friday passes. They're going to become more sparse and their availability is going to be harder to come by, and you'll start to see profit over time, particularly if they'll fit a certain SBC or a certain challenge. Next level up is meta. I obviously know that meta players are the players that really fit the mechanics of the game. They've got pace, they've got dribbling ability, composure, balance and agility, all those things that we really look for in FIFA 20. And then up the top, the ballers, the people that you want to meet in real life, the people that have all of those things you need in game, but are also just weapons that come up clutch in big games and do the business for their team week in, week out. So we're going to start down the bottom. I think bin kind of speaks for itself. If you see these players this weekend, no matter who it is down there, just get rid of them. Hit that quick sell and moving on. Forsberg into the hold for profit now. He will get Swedish links when Zlatan inevitably gets some sort of SBC, because he gets one every year and he'll come in handy for that. There's often Swedish things going on. Pablo, he'll get those really good Brazilian links into any sort of SBC there, and La Liga as well. So Marquinhos, Thiago Silva are going to fit in really well with him. And so too is Navas, and his inform is going to get a soft link into him. So Pablo will gain value over time. Next up are our 2 Spanish players. The keeper obviously is going to get some solid Spanish links into players like Piqué, who go quite cheap, who's high rated. And then Aspas, I couldn't really see him being either meta or a baller, but he will be quite valuable being 86 rated in Spanish. Higuain, another one who doesn't really fit baller or meta. Higuain, for me in real life, he does find really good positions in the box and is a great finisher, but with his low pace and low passing ability and low dribbling, you can't drop him back to cam. You don't really want him there at striker. There's nowhere for him to go. So I'd be holding on to him for when his card rises in value and selling him then, but he's not making it into the starting 11 anytime soon. Same goes for our next two players. Both these centre backs, they're just not quick enough, and they're not making it into the side, but they do have good links and good leagues, so they will come in handy for you at some point. Moving into the meta players, I'm going to try and look at these players individually. So Talisca, the striker card, not quite where you want to play him. He's got really good balanced stats, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, Brazilian links. He's going to get that perfect link into Paulinho if you happen to do that SBC during the week. Defensive stats are strong. He's got the passing stats that you need. Stamina's a little bit left to be desired there, so too the aggression and strength. But good long shot, so it could be a handy play for you. Bergwijn, he's in the off league as well, 86 rated, left winger. Watch out for that 2-star weak foot. That's going to be an issue for you. But on the left wing, cutting in onto that right foot of his, he might still be able to do the business for you. He's got better stamina. His dribbling stats are super well rounded, particularly that agility and balance that we know is the meta, so could be one to pick up. Also from the off league, Promes. That 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills, I should say. If you did his one to watch card, you'd be licking your lips and pretty happy with yourself because you are going to get that automatic upgrade. Great acceleration, sprint speed. Passing stats a little bit left to be desired, but nonetheless he's a pretty solid card. 82 stamina, not too bad. Canales. Now you're looking at a Spanish league, Spanish player, great links here. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. I'm not a big fan of using left-footed players in general, but that's just my play style. He's got pretty decent passing stats. His physicals are quite poor, particularly that stamina, strength, and aggression. And defensively, he's not going to be making too many challenges for you, but he's not going to be too bad. You're not going to be too upset if you pick him. Max, as far as German left backs go, there's not a lot to pick up really. 85 pace is solid. His stamina is really good. His defensive stats can be boosted with the chem style, so he's going to be a pretty good fit for you in the left back position. Obviously, you can pick up players from that league like David Alaba, so yeah, maybe you'd prefer him, but hey, if you pick him up, he's not too bad. Going in now to the baller category. So these guys, they're the ones that are going to clutch up and come up big time for your club, and I can't wait to have a look deeper into these guys' stats. So starting off with, we're going to have a look at Mahrez. Mahrez got the 5-star skills, obviously, 4-star weak foot. He's got Premier League links in there at right mid, really balanced card. The dribbling stats on him, just phenomenal, particularly the agility and balance. You're going to be able to left trigger, right trigger, dance around the box, pull those players out, and with good composure and finishing, he's going to definitely get a bunch of goals for your club. Next up, we have Kimmich. Now, Kimmich is a true baller. He can play right back, but he's far better suited to the central defensive midfield position. With that composure, dribbling, ball control, just super balanced in the defensive category and the dribbling category. He's going to be fantastic for you. 95 stamina. He can run all game long. Great passing stats. He can even finish if he needs to. He's a true baller. Son, now out on the left wing position, which kind of drops his value a little bit. If he was striker or centre forward, I'd expect him would have gone for a lot more. I think he's about 800,000 odd at the moment. But that 5-star weak foot, we all know if you've played foot before how much damage Son can do. So yeah, definitely a baller when it comes to FIFA. Modric got those high work rates, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Look at the dribbling category. Everyone talks about agility and balance this year, and they're through the roof. His composure's 93. He's got great passing stats. He can shoot from distance. His 86 stamina, very underrated card. I would recommend getting him in your La Liga side. And to finish off, Navas, obviously the stats on keepers, not too worried about those individuals. Obviously kicking is handy. Speed is also important, which is quite low on him. And he's 6'1", but he's got great legs and links. I had an absolute blast putting all of those players into the different categories. Please let me know if you enjoyed this episode, and of course, I'm sure some of you disagree and agree with my selections. I'd love to hear who you would have as a baller or in the meta category, or if you disagree with anything, yeah, guys, hit us up. Good luck with your rewards today, and if you do anything on Black Friday. As always, thanks for tuning in. Please hit subscribe if you've enjoyed any of the content thus far on this channel and you want to help me grow. I'm on 14 days out of 14 days when it comes to upload, and you're going to continue to see more, so feel free to hit that bell as well. All that good stuff. Take care, guys, and until next time, all the best.